What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the West Coast Pop. Another episode, another week. This is gonna be like a double or nothing preview. We got a whole bunch of games, weekly review, all that good stuff. But I'm your host this week, the Final Boss, the EST of the WCP, the demo god. I am here, and I got the Infinity Champion, Eric. Man, how you doing?
Doing A-okay, man. Happy belated birthday to the Final Boss. This is the only
Thank
day
you,
I will let him get away with calling himself that. So happy birthday.
Thanks, man. Yeah, keep being a champ. It's gonna be a big episode for us today, and of course, we have the funniest man on the entire YouTube page channel, Zach. How you doing?
You are too kind. I should be giving you gifts on your birthday. I appreciate that.
Oh man, but yeah, it's been a good week for us. We hit 100 followers on Instagram. Thank you guys for supporting us there. If you keep following up there, we post a lot of funny stuff. Try to keep it, light as opposed to now coming down to the channel here. Got closer to 500 once again. Had an AEW Dynamite live stream last week. But let's get into the podcast episode. This is our wrestling podcast for any new viewers. We are here, weekly recap. Zach, man, how was Raw?
Raw was Raw. We're going to keep getting Kofi and Drew until
Yes.
I think Brock comes back. I don't know. Nikki Cross was on, so that was good. She survived 2 minutes against Rhea Ripley. Oscar versus Charlotte. Again, these are matches that are all really good. It's just we see them week in and week out. I don't understand how people can follow a band around the country, because even I would get sick and tired of seeing my favorite band play the same song over and over again, no matter how good it is. But that is Monday Night Raw in a nutshell. Yeah, it ended with the women's tag match and then an explosion because obviously Alexa couldn't be there to do her gimmick with Lily. But I feel bad for her and her pig that passed away. But when she comes back, this story needs to get fast tracked, big time fast tracked. Either fast track it so it ends before crowds come, or get to that next step so it's gonna be ready for crowds with Bray or whatever, because this will get booed out of the building.
Yeah. Raw had some good stuff. I really liked Xavier Woods versus Riddle. Riddle hit the RKO for the win. Real quick before I continue with Raw, but all those people on the internet just bullying Alexa Bliss, man. Let her grieve, man. This is something like, what is wrong with you guys? Let her be, man. People are just crazy.
Yeah. It's a pet. But, she cared for that pig.
She did. I don't see why, you try to send her some nonsense on the internet to begin with, but I thought this was a good Raw. For Raw standards, I was enjoying it. Like I said, Riddle, Xavier, and then they just take all the steam out of the episode with AJ Styles. Zach, what happened with AJ?
Jackson
AJ?
fucking Riker pins him.
Oh man,
He pins him. He pins him. He pinned AJ Styles. The man shouldn't be allowed in the same ring, even allowed to carry AJ's luggage. He pinned AJ Styles on Raw. This was the one thing that was different. I know you liked Raw. It's if you watch Raw week in and week out, it is kind of the same show. That's the frustrating part.
Yeah.
If you tune in once a week, it's a decent show now. In the past 3 or 4 weeks, it's gotten better. But if you watch Raw every week, it's the same fucking show. But this was the first emotion I felt in Raw in a while. I was pissed.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a crazy booking decision. It's ridiculous.
I don't know who came up with that nonsense, but man, that took all the steam out of Raw for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else from Raw you guys saw?
No, not at all.
Eric doesn't waste his time on Raw.
Not at all.
Unless
man.
I'm getting paid for it, you're not going to catch me watching Raw.
Yeah. This was the legend Adnan Verk's last Raw episode. He was here for a good time, not a long time, but wow.
Yeah. Which I love how WWE. I love how they're trying to sell this. That it was a mutual thing. It's only mutual because he's okay with it. If he wasn't okay with it, he'd still get fired.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I tried to give him a shot, man. He just didn't fit wrestling. It wasn't for him. He clearly knows how to commentate, just not wrestling commentary.
Yeah.
But yeah, Raw was decent. Finally not trash. I like that they're using Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin still. That's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get away from Monday Night Raw, out of that muckiness, and into the NXT Tuesday nights. We had the world premiere of Frankie Monet, formerly known as Taya Valkyrie, the Wera Loca. She put on a great match. Another debuting person. Zach, anyone who watched NXT, do you remember her name? Slipping my mind right now.
Cora Jade?
Yes, Cora Jade versus Frankie Monet. Put on a nice match. Monet wins with her, it's called the Glam Slam WWE. I forget what she actually calls it. But Beth Phoenix on commentary. Oh, I've seen that before. That was hilarious. But great showing for Frankie Monet. She's very seasoned. It was really good stuff. Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai took on Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. Ember Moon got a nice win, pinning Dakota Kai. Then Raquel went crazy. The Amazon, the Wonder Woman, beat the sense out of Shotzi, and they made Ember Moon watch. I really enjoyed this. Hit Row, of course, giving some great promos, man. Their promo work is amazing, and it's different. That's what I really like. Zach, how do you feel about NXT?
I thought it was great. Hit Row, they're doing something that most people don't with their promos. They're going after everyone.
Yeah.
It's not specifically geared towards a feud. It's everyone better watch out. You got a belt, you better watch out. I like it a lot. And Frankie Monet, don't take this out of context. I mean this in all the right ways. She's large. She is going to be so big when crowds come back. It's weird to watch her without a crowd. Her personality, they tell you to play to the back of the room. She plays to the back of the stadium. When crowds come back, she's just going to explode. She's so good.
She is.
Yes.
Eric, how'd you feel about NXT?
I didn't catch it this week, unfortunately.
It's too close
man. If this wasn't live, I'll cut that part out. What a goodie. But continuing on with NXT, Bobby Fish finally fought Pete Dunne. It was a nice, solid, what you would expect from them. Good match. Pete Dunne got the victory with the bitter end, and then Oney Lorcan, they try to attack Bobby Fish's arm again and try to strangle it. He was stepping on it, trying to bend it in certain ways. So we'll see how that goes. And this time, there's no one to save Bobby Fish. He was all alone. I felt bad for the guy, bad. We had the $1 million face-off, Ted DiBiase and Cameron Grimes, but it was interrupted by L.A. Knight. Came out there. It looks like he's going to wrestle for Ted DiBiase as they continue that feud. Some good stuff. I like the way he hits his finisher. I'll keep saying that. He hits it very well. I've seen other people do that finisher, but they don't do it like him. Cameron Grimes, to the moon. Great stuff, man. And then MSK came out to save Bronson Reed from Legado del Fantasma. And I keep saying it, man. For a guy who wore a mask the majority of his career, Santos Escobar is so good on the mic, man. He's a natural. He's really killing it right there. He even tried to do an Australian accent at some point, man. I don't know if it worked, but it was kind of funny. I was surprised he brought it out. But,
said Canada doesn't matter.
Yeah, he says Canada doesn't matter. He's looking at the North American title and said, oh, well, Mexico is a part of that too, so it belongs to me. He says wrestling belongs to him. He's born a champion. I'm loving everything from him. Anything else besides, before we get to the main event, Zach, how do you feel about the direction you're going with this group?
I like it. They're going to play it out and do some back and forth with tag matches for a couple weeks, I guess, to figure out where to put Escobar. Yeah. But you hit it, man. He's so good. He's so damn good. If I was Triple H, I would keep him a secret from Vince. I would make him a top guy for a long time.
Seriously, man. Yeah. I'm very shocked how really good he is. He already had the ring work. His ring work was there.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to him. And then the main event of the evening, Karrion Kross versus Finn Balor, Part 2, the rematch. I'm starting to see this might be Balor's last match on NXT. He's going to get called up. There's a lot of rumors flaring around. It was a solid match, hard hitting. Karrion with the ground and pound elbows. Balor flipping outside, kicking him, doing elbows as well. Finally, Karrion Kross submits him, he puts him to sleep and submits his legacy as the champion, putting Balor out. I think he's the only person besides Samoa Joe to pin Balor twice on NXT. He's very well protected, so shout out to him. He's looking strong. Zach, how was the main event for you?
It was good. Maybe it was a time crunch thing at the end, how quickly he went to sleep, but also he was getting the crap beat out of him. It was a really good showing from both men, but Karrion Kross, they did what they needed to do with him going forward with this match, and I think that's kind of the point in him going to sleep so quickly. It's just he just couldn't anymore.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. NXT, man, they could constantly put on great shows each week. Hopefully those views go up because they deserve it, man. These people are killing it. Yeah, but now to the next day, and
they went down, but yeah.
Oh, damn.
Damn, that sucks.
Not by much, but they went down.
Oh, man. Well, we're skipping Wednesday. We're going straight to Friday night. Not SmackDown. Friday night Dynamite, the go-home show for Double or Nothing, which is today, will be airing as soon as we get off. But Dynamite, we have Miro coming out, having a great match with Dante Martin. Dante Martin's very athletic. He's doing his thing, but Miro puts him out, kicks him to sleep, has his run-in with the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer. A lot of good stuff here, man. I'm enjoying Anthony Ogogo, man, and QT Marshall come out to talk for him. The Cody promo, I watched that later on after we streamed it, rewatched and see how it went. It did go on a little long. It fell off at some times, but I was digging it. How do you guys feel about AEW Dynamite? I'll start with you, Eric.
pretty. We said on the stream, there've been better go home shows. They've been better, but it was okay. I'm trying to think back to what actually happened. I'm very surprised the Bucks weren't on the show at all. We got more Kingston and Moxley. What else happened? We had Orange Cassidy. I think Orange Cassidy looked pretty cool.
He looked good.
He did. I'm starting. I saw this Cultaholic article that says that if AEW is brave, they'll pull the trigger and give Orange Cassidy the title at Double or Nothing. And I don't know if I could see that, but
no,
it would be a shakeup.
They have articles. They probably have an article that says if they're brave, they put it on Pac, and if they're brave, they keep it on Kenny. They have like one person write for each wrestler who's in a match, and have like all these spam articles.
Yeah,
probably.
Because it would not be the right move to do it right now. You would ruin the big Orange Cast. You got to save that, build that up for later.
Yeah.
I thought it was a decent show. I really liked later on when I rewatched the tag team match between Ethan Page, Scorpio Sky, and Dark Order's Evil Uno and Stu Grayson, because they killed it, man. That was highlight. That stood out actually. Rewatching it, that was the highlight of the show.
Yeah.
Dark Order is so good, man. And I love how people weren't sure who they were at first. Now they're just awesome. We got to see more of them on Dynamite. Zach, how'd you feel about the rest of the show?
It was fine. Crowds being back really saved it. A lot of the stuff, especially that weigh-in segment that was really, really long. I'm surprised they used Sting and Darby twice. I don't know if it was because maybe the Bucks weren't there or someone else wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I thought that like the crowd wasn't even in it the second time too much. So I know they want to get the most out of Sting while they can, but
right.
Yeah. Like Eric said, they've had better go-home shows.
Yeah. It was nice to see the crowd there. I love what I saw with Jade Cargill. She got a little more action. And again, I don't know how much was shown. I forget how much was shown in the actual broadcast of it. When I rewatched it without the picture-in-picture, straight through, she actually put some really nice moves in there. She was doing her thing. Like, I can see the improvement, and she's going to be good for them. I really hope the stage setup they have for Dynamite will not be the same for Double or Nothing. I just don't feel the grandeur of it. It feels a little forced. It is.
I was looking at tickets online. It's the same setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you throw pyro in my face, man, and I go crazy. And I feel like the pyro's a little off when you have that type of stage. You have to like hide it kind of behind some of the stuff for safety, of course. But I don't know. I think they could have did a little something different. But Britt Baker came out. We had Hikaru Shida getting a bigger belt, more gold diamond out belt. Looked nice. She's been the champion for over a year, longest champion in AEW history. Britt Baker came out, and this is my problem. I know we addressed this on the stream, but she's way too over to be a heel right now. And Zach, you said she'll be able to handle it. I don't know, man. She's getting to get cheered forever.
Well, I was thinking of something after Dynamite went off the air, and I was going to wait till Sunday here to bring this up. What if she does turn face? Because I know I want this match to be match of the night, the main event.
Yeah.
What if it's not? Because Tessa cost her the title championship because they're telegraphing a lot that Britt was going to win.
Right.
So that might be a swerve. She was training with some AEW people earlier in the week.
Oh man, imagine that.
If there's something that turns her face, I'm down with it. But if she wins, she should stay heel and learn to make the crowd boo her. Like, break the crowd.
It's tough because I agree with that. Like, don't just turn her face for no reason, but like she's just so over. You see all the crowd response, man. The DMD, that's that's RVD back in the day getting that chant. So she's killing it. And after that Thunder Rosa match, man, it's really like she's obviously the heel, but it was really hard to be a face after that because we just loved what they gave, man. We respected them both. Right. So we'll see how they address that. If Tessa does come back, actually speaking of that, on NXT, have they done any more Diamond Mine promos? I feel like I haven't seen that in weeks.
Didn't this week, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think.
If they did, I missed it.
Okay, I think I
missed it. Before they did, though.
Okay, but yeah, if Tessa debuts, man, that'd be very cool. That'd be a nice thing to see. We don't know who the Joker would be. That'd be a switch up if she was the Joker.
Yeah.
But yeah, AEW Dynamite. We're gonna be seeing Double or Nothing tonight. Let us know what your thoughts. If you're in the chat right now, what you're gonna think. Did predictions as well. See who's gonna come out as champion. Right there. Look at Zach's background. Great. What was that?
No, nothing.
But yeah, great stuff from them, man. We'll see. They have the whole fan fest going on right now. Freaking Eddie Kicks in the car salesman. Oh, that's a horrible look, man. But we're not having the Bucks on there. But they tweeted out saying, "Oh, they were responsible for chopping up the Eddie Kingston Moxley promo and making it look weird." But they can just say whatever they want. Anything from Dynamite before we move on to the other Friday night show?
No, I think you pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that, man, if you want to see our more thoughts on it, we'll get our live reaction. Put the stream up right now on our channel. But Friday night SmackDown, the EST of WWE took out Carmella, and Carmella, I'll keep saying this over and over, she is very underrated. She's been killing it. She's improved so much, and she's a legit person I could see hold the belt one more time. Bayley was on commentary. Michael Cole keeps messing up on commentary, and Bayley was on his ass about it. That was kind of funny. Shout out to Montez Ford and the Usos might have put on match of the week, in my opinion. It was everything you would have expected. Montez Ford is so athletic. This dude literally leaped clean over the turnbuckle for a flip outside. I've never seen someone hit it that clean. Maybe Ricochet, but this one I felt like he got way more height. So great match from them.
I love how
Zach
you just buried Angelo Dawkins.
All right, let's be real here, man. Angelo Dawkins did his thing too, but Montez is just super athletic. Zach, how you feel about SmackDown?
Yeah, it was good. It felt like I don't want to say a short episode. It just felt like the pacing just felt a little off for me on this one. And I think it's maybe because they're doing too much backstage with Roman. They need to cut that down a little bit because you have some people that weren't on. You don't need everybody on every week, but I mean, you have some people that weren't on, and then you have Roman on like 3 to 6 times a SmackDown. So
yeah. Right. Okay. Eric, how'd you feel?
It was pretty decent episode. Mysterio's retained over the Dirty Dogs. So we get Usos versus Mysterios. That'd be cool. I don't care about the women's tag team championship scene right now, so we can skip that.
Come on.
But otherwise, decent show. I like where they're going with this. I keep my biggest fear is that they're going to overdo Roman and that people are gonna get sick of him again. I think they're doing great things with him. He's never been better. I don't know what acting classes he's been taking, but he is killing it. Everyone should go to his acting class, but I hope WWE does not ruin something good by doing it too much.
Yeah.
Keep him off the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Which pay-per-view would you keep him off? Like
the next one was it Hell in a Cell?
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
He didn't have anyone lined up. I don't see why you would do that. There's nothing really there.
Yeah, just keep him off. Give us a breather, and that's it. We'll be fine.
Here's the thing, too, though. I don't know if the Bobby Lashley W Championship match is going to be Hell in a Cell, though. So who do you have in that cell?
A women's match for sure. Who? Yeah.
That to me, fight a gauntlet. If she loses, she's fired.
Oh man, chill out. The booking. I just feel like they haven't. Usually, they ramp up the storylines a little to make it, a little more personal to build up for the cell. But since they kind of threw the cell in here, it feels like no one's like not deserving of it, but no storyline like, oh, we need to put them in a cell to pay off it.
That's why you don't have the cell at a certain time of the year.
Yeah. Exactly.
I guess the biggest one would be Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. I mean, just have Rhea have them just like annihilate each other and then Charlotte lose. Yeah, and that just be like the last time they fight.
That's smart.
I'm fine with that.
That's smart, actually.
One match that can be the main event, and then that's it. One Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
I can see that. And it looked like the Riot Squad turning heel, right? You've seen that they had a little pre-match beat down and they're getting, here we go again, we're not really booking them right, so let's change them, make them heel for no reason.
Which I can't stand.
Yeah. Last thing on the show real quick was Kevin Owens versus Apollo Crews. Really good match, but ended in DQ like, you'd expect. SmackDown's starting to look a little more like Monday Night Raw. But, that was the weekend recap of the major shows. Any stuff on the indies, any other smaller shows you saw? Ring of Honor, NXT UK. What'd you catch, Zach?
Well, first I just want to touch on SmackDown. Johnny Hungy might have a tag team partner for someone I can't fucking stand on TV.
Oh, man.
Boobs. He does kind of the same comedy thing that Johnny Hungy does, but there's a thing in comedy that I just can't fucking stand is when someone has to oversell something that they do. So now when he says his name, he gets his eyes really big. He goes, boobs, and it's just so fucking annoying. And it's not funny. It's when you have to force your punchline, then your punchline isn't even it. So don't even do it. And secondly, I can do what he does on guitar. I'm not a good guitar player.
But the way Pat McAfee sells it, man, on commentary, he got me.
Yeah, he doesn't get all the notes when he plays, so glad
Yeah.
Pat gets them.
Oh man, the
Yeah.
Boobs versus Elias. So you're picking Elias, better guitar player?
Yes.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is.
every
Elias
day.
is.
Mm.
He as a guitar player, for sure, he's a better guitar player. When he does the Shinsuke stuff,
Yeah.
it's very it's like 4 chords or notes or whatever you want to say. He just like goes over like over the. He just picks it over, so it makes it sound like he's doing more than he's doing. But ROH, that was a good show. LSG beat Joe Keys. LSG is going to be in the Pure division now. He announced that. And Violence Unlimited beat the Foundation. Good stuff.
Yes.
Good matches.
Saw Brody King doing his thing.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I caught anything else on around the world in wrestling. I don't know if you did, Eric.
Oh no, this has been a lazy week for me.
But lazy week, but it was a good week on the channel. That was a weekly recap. Thanks, Zach, and everybody for checking it out. Let us know what you might have saw, what we should watch. Final Boss tripping up on his words, but he never trips up on the live stream when he's taking out these other bosses. Next up on the list, we got some segments for you guys. Eric, you want to kick us off real quick?
Yeah, so I actually got a little announcement, a live
Here we go.
birthday presentation.
Zach, you're fired.
One of these days, but Noc. When I remember it was your birthday, I spent all day trying to think, what can I get this man? What can you get the man who has everything? So I went to the Lakers.com, looked at them tickets, and they're expensive as hell, so I'm sorry, you didn't get that.
Oh, man, you got me.
But what I did end up doing,
That's good.
I apologize, it's not as good as a Will Ospreay cameo, but if you switch over to the YouTube live stream right now, you'll see it. I went ahead. I'm going to go ahead and transition. If you go on the West Coast Pop merch store, you will find the Final Boss, the official Final Boss t-shirt, which is on its way to you, Noc. This shirt, custom made just for you, is on its way, along with a WCP shirt. Because I want you to have something physical from the podcast, and I just want you to have your own little merch out there.
You are about to face the Final Boss. Caution. Undefeated today, undefeated forever. Oh, man. Yo, Eric, that is fucking dope.
And
That's nice.
let's see, where's the other one now? Let's go ahead and switch that over. So if you guys go to the store right now, maybe after the stream, it will be unhidden. It's available, but Noc, you are going to be the first, and right now, only person to have this shirt. Happy birthday to you.
Let's go. Oh, man. That's a hell of a gift, man.
That was really nice, Eric.
Thank you. And Zach,
That is
your
fucking
Just Us
dope.
League mug is in the mail, so don't worry.
I can't wait
That
to
is
drink my roofie
dope.
coffee in there.
Oh, man. Shout out to Eric, man. The Infinity Champion. He gives the best gifts. Goddamn. Yo, thank you, man.
Of course.
Oh, man.
But besides that, I do actually have some games here, a quiz for you guys.
Ooh.
If you guys are ready to take a This Day in History quiz.
Oh, man. You got me off guard. I don't know if I'm ready.
That's the whole point. Trying to keep you on your toes. So, on the stream, it might be popping up in a second. I've got a question for you guys.
All right.
Today, May 30th in 2008, on this day, Hacksaw Jim Duggan would wrestle his final match as a full-time talent against who? Is it A, Jack Swagger, B, Dolph Ziggler, C, Camacho, or D, Santino Marella?
I'm going to go with Ziggler.
I'll say Santino.
One of you's right.
Okay. I feel like it might be Zach.
It was
I
Zach.
feel it's you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was Santino Marella, last match. I think, but funny enough, his last match, period, I think, was him teaming with Santino and maybe Sergeant Slaughter against Swagger and somebody else.
Mm.
Oh, maybe Cesaro.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And bonus question, do you guys know who Camacho is today?
I feel like I did know this. Is he still in WWE?
No. He's a big tag team wrestler, one of the best tag team wrestlers in the world, you could say.
I don't remember. I know it when you say it.
Tongaloa.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's who it was.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in WWE for a little bit.
All right. Question number 2. On this day, after winning a tournament, who was crowned the first Universal Wrestling Federation champion? May 30th, 1986. A. Terry Gordy. B. Chavo Guerrero Sr. C. Ted DiBiase. Or D. Sting.
I'm going with Chavo Guerrero Jr. Sr.
I'll say the same.
Correct answer is Terry Gordy, A.
Damn.
He would defeat, coincidentally enough, Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the final round.
Of course. What promotion is this?
This was Universal Wrestling Federation in Houston, Texas, I believe.
In Houston, Texas? Okay.
All right. Round number 3. May 30th, 2008. On this day, after airing for nearly a decade, this show would air for the final time on WWE.com. A. Velocity. B. FCW. C. Heat. Or D. Jacked.
Damn.
I'll say Heat. It might be CW, but I'm going to say Heat.
What was the year again?
2008.
I think that's... I'm going to go FCW. No, yeah, I'm going to go FCW.
Very close, but Zach was right. It was Heat.
It was Heat? Okay.
It was.
Man, this used to be good. So the Hardys debuted, Lee debuted.
Yeah.
Man. I didn't know it ran that long, though. I thought it ended around the same time Velocity did back in the day.
Yeah,
I
somehow
was wrong.
it survived on WWE.com, but I mean, back then I don't think anybody really went there to like watch anything.
No.
Man.
All right. Question number 4. On this day, May 30th, 1978, this wrestler would win the 1978 New Japan Madison Square Garden League, known today as the G1 Climax. A. Antonio Inoki. B. Andre the Giant. C. Nikolai Volkov. Or D. Chief J. Strongbow.
I hate this because I know New Japan does these videos where they kind of do their history, and I watched this one. I don't. Can you guys?
I have no idea. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Antonio Inoki because I don't remember.
I'm just going to say A.
You are correct. But can you tell me who he beat in the finals? Of those 3 people, who do you think he defeated in the finals?
Definitely not Andre. I don't think. I'm gonna go Volkov.
How about you, Zach? You got a guess?
I have no idea.
It actually was Andre. He did beat Andre in the finals to win the whole thing.
Wow, man.
Because back then it wasn't as grand as it was today. It was only 9 people or so in the tournament.
Yeah.
All right. Final question. On this day, May 30th, happy birthday to A. Jake the Snake. B. Tully Blanchard. C. Mercedes Martinez. Or D. Johnny Gargano.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say Jake the Snake because his A&E thing is on tonight.
I'm gonna go him too because I feel like I would have seen WWE post something right now. I don't think I've seen anything.
That would be a pretty cool birthday present. And it is, because today is Jake the Snake's birthday.
Nice.
Hit him up on Insta, Twitter, wherever he is. Buy him a new shirt. Buy him a good outfit.
Send him Knox new shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
And also, happy birthday to Lexington Fife, a one-time NWA Women's Champion.
Okay.
But
you got a lot of May babies out there, man. We take it over.
But that's it for the questions. Let us know in the comments how you did. Congrats to, I believe, it might either be a tie or Zach won. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track.
Zach might have inched that one out.
But someone let me know who won.
Yes, let us know in the comment section below. Thanks, Eric, for that segment. That's a really good segment. I love the chalkboard thing going on there, too. Thanks for the gift, man. I can't thank you enough.
I'm just jealous. You're going to be the first person to rock the WCP shirt and the Final Boss.
Yes, sir. uh, Real quick before we go into another segment, I want to take us into some news and rumors. Have you guys caught anything over this week?
I only have one thing. I didn't catch too much. I was trying to honestly stay offline as much as I could
Yeah.
for the to kind of like cleanse myself. But this happened on Friday night, I think. I can't remember. But Willie Urbina mocked Shida using a stereotypical racist impression
Yeah.
on the Spanish announced team for AEW. He was let go, so they have zero tolerance. So he was let go. That's all I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rightfully so.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't know if you listened to it, but it's like something out of the 80s.
Yeah,
I didn't hear it, but damn, man. I don't know. And he's a long time vet. He's been around for a while. I can't believe he would do something like that.
Get on Thunder Rosa and whoever else was on commentary too, because
they set
they
him up.
kind of called him out on air.
Okay.
They called him.
Yeah,
out
I was
for
gonna
doing
say
that.
okay, because right now it was him, it was Dasha and Alex. So I'm thinking Thunder Rosa is gonna replace him for the short term because she was really good. She already had a stint. They did like one episode where she did a Spanish commentary. So I think she'll be good right there.
Yeah.
I don't think she's booked for Double or Nothing or anything as far as
No.
wrestling.
No,
She's
Uh,
so good. I want to listen to the Spanish announce team just to listen to her. She's so good.
oh yeah,
She is. She brings a different type of energy. I really like what she does. Another one on there. Speaking of commentary teams, Phillips was let go. Tom Phillips has been there for a while. They put a lot of investment into him. They just let him go. Odd Verk, another one.
yeah.
Nothing for Odd Verk.
Tom Phillips is a weird one because I think they groomed him into being the next Michael Cole.
That's what we were thinking. It was like him and Vic Joseph. We thought, might be the next one. They sound just like him.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then then there were other backstage firings. So hopefully this is it for the year. They cleaned up the next quarter.
Yeah, they got rid of one or two divisions in corporate. It was mainly like network divisions, so people should have saw it coming.
Yeah.
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 And apparently, I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but apparently, they might be selling the building in Stanford.
Really?
It's so weird how you can read a WWE article and be like, are they broke? But then you remember, nope, they got record profits.
Exactly. Right. It makes no sense. Speaking of the one you just talked about, like Kathy Kelly did tweet about that. She was very sad for some of her coworkers because they did put in a lot of work and didn't get enough credit for some of the stuff they did, like on social media and whatnot.
Yeah.
I did see that. And then the big one we were talking about before, WWE was apparently in talks. Nick Khan, the president, New Japan Pro Wrestling for an exclusive deal. I think we briefly talked about it during the stream, but I'll just say this again real quick. I don't know. Wrestling matches wise, it'd be great. Drew McIntyre was teasing some stuff. Bullet Club versus the Bloodline that was being teased and whatnot. But I just feel like WWE would abuse them and kind of ruin their brand. They'd give them a whole bunch of money. They have more money than they have, but it wouldn't be New Japan anymore.
WWE is at times the best and the worst thing for professional wrestling. If they wanted a deal with New Japan, I'd be 100% for it. If it wasn't exclusive, you're purposely trying to hurt everyone just so you can be on top. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. But man, those matches, so many possibilities, man. A Wrestle Kingdom with some WWE people or WrestleMania with some New Japan. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
It would be. There
I
was.
just really want to keep Brian around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if that's Brian's top priority, then just go to AEW. Like every promotion that they have there, NWA, Impact, you can just go there. But you reminded me when you talked about Thunder Rosa on commentary. I can't remember if it was this week or last week, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Just in case anyone who doesn't follow her booking on NWA, she had a match with Camille where the condition was if she had lost, she would not have been allowed to wrestle outside NWA, and she came out on top. So I like that they're booking, like they're addressing that she goes outside the company a lot. I like that they're keeping that NWA storyline.
Yeah, that's smart booking. I'm glad they acknowledged it.
Yeah.
That was news and rumors. And Thunder Rosa would be like a temporary thing for commentary because I forgot again she's at NWA on a contract there.
Yeah.
Zach, if you want to take us into your segment real quick.
Yeah, so we're gonna play a drinking game. So drink every time you this. So we got a list of things that we are just sick and tired of seeing week in, week out on wrestling, on all programs, all companies. They all do it, and these are things we're just gonna kind of nitpick that we just like to go away. But don't actually drink this week when we do this because you'll get fucking trashed really quickly. I don't know if you can get through Raw sober if you do this, but I have a few. I'll kick it off here. One of them is going to be everyone coming to the ring after a match. I can handle it only so much in a week. It's a cheap way to just kind of like, I don't know. I guess it's fine to get people on TV, but it just kind of is like, it makes the storyline or the match muddy. Not a fan of it. Drink every time someone comes out in Dragon Ball gear. It didn't happen recently, but I stand behind this. I'm so sick of Dragon Ball gear. Like, if you want to get me, hit me up with some Dragon Ball GT. Like, get me, like, go sideways on it. I'm just really sick of the basic gear. Like, okay, you're Krillin. Okay, got it.
This man said Dragon Ball GT.
Yeah,
I'm saying, challenge yourself.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
I hate GT. I'm just saying.
I get you.
Drink every time someone uses bitch in a promo. It's the easiest go-to to use. It's just cheap and it's just old and it's done. Yeah. Drink every time someone comes out in Jordans. Man, am I just God. I don't want Jordans anymore. Like I kept checking like certain Jordans to see if they go down in price, if they have them in my size. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm done with Jordans now. Drink every time there's a Canadian destroyer. This is used almost as much as the super kick now.
I'm so torn at it.
It's cool when certain people do it because certain people do it really well. Or like when Dustin whipped it out, that was cool. When Bad Bunny did it, that was cool. But like when I don't know, it's getting overused.
Right.
Do you guys have any? I had a couple more, but I forgot to write them down.
You hit the big ones. Like people saying "bitch" all the time, man. That is every single show, maybe multiple times a show. The Canadian Destroyer, give respect to Petey Williams, but yeah, that's overdone. Damn, it's like AEW sponsored by Jordans. Everyone wears those. I'm trying to think real quick though.
Drink every time the crowd wants tables. Can't stand that.
Drink every time this match is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Drink for every undeserved DQ finish just because you're lazy.
Yep.
Yes. Drink for every quick roll up, or if you remember the Just Us League, the small package.
I got one for Zach. You mentioned before. Drink every time someone says it's my time.
Oh yeah. Whew. Man.
Let's see.
Drink every time WWE has a new song for someone, and it sucks.
Yeah.
Generic ass.
Bobby
song.
Fish this week, man. I felt so bad for him.
I still feel bad for Adam Cole's. Like they upload it to YouTube, and it's just not there for me.
Yeah, if I don't look it up on YouTube to try to check it out, it's not good.
No.
Oh man.
Drink every time the Elite make fun of a classic WWE moment.
Oh man, that's some good stuff. For drink every time someone acknowledges the tribal chief. You wouldn't make it out of that one.
Drink every time Apollo's accent changes.
Oh gosh. Oh man, I feel so bad for him. Man. Yeah. That accent is terrible.
It is. Drink every time JR or Michael Cole screw up.
Michael Cole, man.
Drink every time there's picture-in-picture endorsements.
Oh my gosh.
NXT's starting to get too hyped about it. I wouldn't brag about it.
Right.
Not at all. That's a good one.
Yeah.
As you can tell right now, man, we're probably in the ICU right now with alcohol poisoning.
Exactly. Yeah, if you got any, leave them in the comments section. There's a lot that is just overdone in wrestling. Why? Because it's cheap and easy to do, and a lot of people do it because it's been done before and it's old hat in wrestling, or they use it because it's easy to do and it'll get them through a segment without stage fright. So things are
drink every time Taz interrupts somebody.
Hey, Cage!
Coming out the Walmart.
Cage! You forgot your receipt, Cage!
Oh, man. Wheel of impressions with Zach, man. Right on cue. Oh, man. That was borderline Eddie Cakes.
It's tough for me to do Taz because he gets like so low.
He does.
Yeah.
It kills my voice. If you want for one of these episodes, I'll do everything with an impression.
Oh, man. Let us know in the comments, man, what you want to see Zach do an impression. Put a scenario, put all that stuff, man. We'll do that wheel of impressions for Zach.
Too true.
But yeah, that's a good one. Let's go on to this next segment. I brought to you guys Push or Shove, making this kind of a weekly thing. I've been kind of enjoying putting them together. But another thing that was in news and rumors, kind of can cover here. Push or Shove. Cardi B will have a bigger impact at SummerSlam for wrestling on the mainstream than Bad
Shove.
Bunny.
I knew you were going to say that. Shove that.
Oh, man. Not even, are you underestimating the power of Cardi B?
As big a star as she is, I can't do bad. He won me. He won my heart over. He's one of the brothers.
Yeah.
I can't bury him.
How would you say?
Man, I'm just fine with Cardi B coming out there and endorsing it. I mean, it's like when she does a Pepsi commercial. It's fine, right? It's Cardi B endorsing something. I'm fine if she does that and is just like, you got to find a way to, like, you're not going to go to commercial that often on Peacock because, it's not TV. But if you can find a way to transition, like, have her be kind of funny too, because she's kind of funny actually.
Yeah.
Have her do stuff like that match was bonkers. Something after the break, we got this coming up. Just have her like throw the next segment or do something. I would like to see her throughout SummerSlam doing that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think we'll see her in the ring. And I just threw that on there. Obviously, for me, it's a shove. I like Bad Bunny, man. He was just on LeBron's barbershop talk shop show. And he put him over, man. He said, wrestling is real, man. This is the hardest thing. Him guy's been doing it for 20, 30 years at a time. He really put it over, man. He said he wasn't recording any music. He moved to Orlando and put in the work. So shout out to Bad Bunny, man, a true brother.
Yeah.
Next one up, it's double or nothing today. It is double or nothing, so we're going to go double or nothing right now. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. You going to double up on that Mania back-to-back? Or would you go double up on Kenny versus Andrade at the biggest show AEW has? Either double up on one or nothing for the other.
Damn. Kenny and Andrade.
Yeah?
I don't want to see, because it's like Cena and Rock twice. We didn't need it twice. The once in a lifetime would have actually been a better attraction, a better history footnote.
Okay.
I agree. It's got to be a one-time thing.
Yeah.
I'll watch Kenny and Andrade twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm very excited for that. But yeah, continuing with that, we got the New Japan rumors here. We got the AEW, Tony Khan throwing some shots. The Bloodline versus the Bullet Club. You're going to go years after that, double up on that, or Bullet Club versus the Elite?
Bullet Club versus the Elite, because, and this is nothing against Roman, he's literally never wrestled a non-WWE match, so I don't know how that would work out. It's just an X factor that I don't want to bet against.
Yeah.
I agree. I just like the history between the two. That just works better storyline wise.
Yeah.
All right. I agree with that too, but I'm gonna go the opposite way, because I would love to see, you got Tama Tonga over there, their Samoan lineage that never gets brought up, taking on these Samoans, claiming all to wrestle, that stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. I think you can do some good stuff there. Next one on same thing: Drew versus Okada, or Okada versus Omega 5.
Okada versus Omega. I put this in our IG story. Don't call someone out on Twitter. That doesn't count. Do it on a live mic. Do it on a live mic.
Right.
Yeah.
If we're talking Drew Galloway from the Indies, then I'd watch that versus Okada. But if it's WWE Drew McIntyre, who's like, and this isn't because of him, it's just how it is on the main roster, watered down, then Okada and Omega.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree too, man. That's one of my favorite matches ever. I would love to see it on an AEW stage. But yeah, in same light, we have AEW now. They blatantly take shots at WWE for anything. Tony Khan recently took some shots at Nick Khan, which is kind of funny. I kind of enjoying that character. But when W does it back to AEW, they get a lot of backlash and whatnot. And recently, Britt Baker's going for the AEW title tonight, and WWE released Nia Jax saying she's always been dominant, and it's her pinning Britt Baker in the most terrible of ways. So push or shove, WWE taking shots back at AEW.
Push.
I push it. Get someone behind it. Get someone who is good at it. That was a stupid thing.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Yeah.
Get whoever's behind the Fox Twitter account or the Wendy's Twitter account. I mean, whoever's doing this for WWE is doing it in a petty way.
Yeah.
Tony Khan's thing I found funny, actually.
It was funny. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. I don't know. It was good.
Yeah. Screw Jim Cornette for his little response he gave there, comparing Tony Khan to a Make-A-Wish kid doing a promo. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny, and it's cool that you can see Tony isn't used to giving promos. He's just this little nerd who is trying his best, and I really like that.
It's different, man. And I know, it's funny because back in the day, Vince said he was reluctant to be on screen, and he found a character and it worked. I think Tony Khan started to find a character that works, and he didn't want to do it. I don't know. It's good.
Yeah, wrestling hooks you, man.
Yeah,
unless you're Dixie Carter, don't come on screen.
No, she looked lost the whole time. Yeah, Khan on TV, I don't know how well it's going to translate. He can't be that authoritative figure. Even when they started out and people went backstage after a match or something, and he was back there with the headset, everyone just blew him off. Fuck off, nerd. It was just.
Because when he wearing some shorts or something and whatnot.
Yeah,
he's always dressing like someone just bought him clothes with Kohl's cash. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
if he can figure out how to translate onto TV, that's fine.
I think the only way it would have worked is already lost to him. I think if he had never shown up on TV and just showed up once every even 2 or 3 years for the big decisions, not even a GM can solve, then that's a huge impact. But I think that's already lost to him. So
yeah,
I don't know what he can do.
Oh man, it's some good stuff. We're gonna see. Got 2 more real quick. We kind of already touched on it earlier, but Britt Baker turning face, push or shove.
If it's organic, then push. If they actually do something with it, and it's not just because the fans like her too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've shoved that for a long time, actually.
Okay.
I think she has the possibility to be. Oh man, probably one of the best things on TV and wrestling. So I wouldn't touch her right now. I'd let her just do whatever she wants.
Yeah,
I agree. Because kind of when Becky did her thing, she got big. She was a heel, and then she just started getting cheered a lot, and they started to turn her face and kind of water her down. I think AEW handled it better, but I would hate to see Britt Baker get watered down.
But but they can't do it with Becky was different because they screwed her over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Charlotte just being put in everything and Becky getting a weird push, but it not going anywhere. I don't think they're quite in the same situation. So I think she can stay a heel.
Okay.
And you got to watch out too when you take someone's edge away. Look at what happened to CM Punk after he came back from the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that run wasn't good in my opinion. It was bad promos delivered very well by Punk. The pipe bombs were gone because he signed a contract, and once you're company man in WWE, that's what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't take the edge away. We'll have a retribution. Edge was taken away from the beginning, and look what happened. The last one we got, yesterday or 2 days ago, Seth Rollins' birthday. He had his drip. He's been the drip guy for a while now. So Seth Rollins' drip or the Bucks drip with all the stuff they've been wearing, the curtain hangers, the umbrellas, the lamp shades.
I hate both of them. It's the Cody Rhodes strip that you need. That's called class.
You are both wrong. Johnny Drip Drip is the only drip in wrestling today.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
If you pay attention to, I just want to find the segments. Maybe if he does it again, I'll send them to you, Eric. He incorporates drip into so much regular terminology when he talks. He almost like speeds through it, and you have to like pause it and just make sure you catch them all. It's very
Oh,
very well.
I've seen.
Okay.
Was he on this last round? Did he do anything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start keeping up with Raw because I'm really interested in seeing how they go with him forward. Now that Miz is out, I really
Seriously.
want him to.
He was doing. They had people do the we're back, back on tour stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He was one of those people. But Miz TV is back tomorrow night, so he'll probably be on that.
Okay.
Yeah, push at least push Morrison for the U.S. belt. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the very least.
But,
I want to see him and Shelton just go for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd take a match of that. It's been a while. But that was Push Shove this week. We'll keep doing this every week. Let me know if you guys got any in the chat below. But before we go into the main event, of course, promo school. Any other things going on the channel? Anything you guys want to talk about real quick? Zach, what you got going on?
I just got Friday 13th for PS4. I'm going to learn the ropes a little bit and then stream, and hopefully with these guys too. So we're going to be streaming some Friday the 13th. An older game, I know, but I've been dying to play it. I've been on that PS3 for 12 fucking years, and I'm on the 5 now. So it's time to catch up on some games. And then we got Pop Talk this week too. If you got anything that you want us to talk about on Pop Talk, we're going to do it live, and we talk about pop culture stuff. So movies, books, TV shows, books. Anyways, comic books. That's what we do.
Comic books.
All the good stuff we talk about, we cover. So if there's something we want to cover, just hit us up in the chats and let us know, and we'll check it out.
Yes, and this should be a big episode of Pop Talk this coming up week. A lot of stuff happened, man. So definitely check it out. Eric, what you got, man?
Apparently there's this new game that came out a couple of days ago called Knockout City. I'm going to be streaming, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow. Actually, it's pretty cool. A little dodgeball game.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll last long. It might go the way of what was that game on PS5?
Oh, I hope not. Destruction All-Star.
Yeah, it might go that way. It might go the way of the Dodo. We'll see. But I'm hopefully I can stream that soon. And we've got a couple things on not just the channel, but go to www.westcoastpopcast.com. You can follow our blog, keep up to date with what's happening, and this is back to being a traditional podcast. So you can find us if you go to that website. Again, www.westcoastpopcast.com. You can find all the places you can listen to us. So many places if you're on the go. Help us out because it took 5 hours to put every episode of the podcast on there. Damn. So please don't make it be in vain. Check it out. Leave us a like. Help us grow.
Yes, man. Workhorse Eric, man, putting in work. Yeah. Zach's putting in work. The whole channel is just doing things, man. So close to 500. Thanks for everyone who's been supporting us. Any new viewers, if you coming for the game, if you coming for the wrestling, the pop culture, we are here. Tier list, everything, man. We got a lot going on. A lot of series. So shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for doing this, making this everything, man. It's been a pleasure to work with you guys. Yeah, that's what's going on for us. We got all the gaming streams coming. I hope to do another game coming up soon, maybe Ratchet and Clank, maybe some more reviews. Let's get into the main event of the evening. West Coast Pop Promo School, brought to us by Zach every week. What are we doing this week, man?
This week, so Double or Nothing is tonight. There's the promo with Cody, with the Agogo and like Americans versus the Brits. Polarizing promo. People have their take on it. I want to dissect a promo. Any promo you guys want in your mind. What promo do you think should have ended differently, or should have been a different promo for the build-up or for the match or anything like that? So some people don't think that the build-up for Double or Nothing was exactly it in that promo. My example of what I'm looking for here is it was me, Austin, all along bit in the ministry, the corporate ministry, the Ministry of Darkness during the Attitude Era. It should not have been Vince, because that was an easy tell, and it's kind of messed up having your daughter on the Undertaker symbol. I believe that it just should have been a mystery. It should have just been like the Undertaker. It should have been a mystery. I don't think there should have been like a physical person there. It should have been done to a higher order.
Okay.
I think that was very like when I watched it live.
Yeah. It's become a moment now. Everyone goes back to that moment nowadays, that picture.
Yeah. I don't want to say I like called it early on, but I mean,
Yeah.
but that's one thing in a kind of like a promo situation that personally I thought should be handled differently.
Okay.
Do you remember when Shane first came back and it was going to be him versus Taker?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember why Vince made that match in the first place? Like what Shane told him in order to get that match?
I don't remember exactly.
I don't, but now you're starting to like bring me back here. What was it?
It was, he told him, if you don't give me this match, I will reveal what's inside your little mystery box.
That's right.
And first of all, we never see this box. To this day, it's never been explained.
Nope.
But I never, even if they like open it and it was glowing gold, I would never understand why you would think you need a box to explain Shane versus Taker at Mania. I just don't get why. If I was Shane, I would have just booked it as, back in the day, I was like, everybody knew I was going to inherit this company from you. Now Stephanie and Triple H are taking it. I want my due. I want my inheritance. I will fight for it. None of that mystery box shit. That was ridiculous and just too cheesy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about that shit.
Haunts me every day. I
Oh
wonder
my
what
gosh.
was supposed to be inside that box.
You know what was in that box, Eric?
Oh wow, I was
So-
scared.
Back in the 80s, there was a film called No Holds
Oh
Barred.
no.
Oh no.
Oh God, no. Oh, I hope they would have pictures.
The proof
I
is
don't
in
want
that
to see
box.
none of it.
And when you open it, a little ballerina twirls as those pictures.
Oh, the worst. It's even scarier than that is in kayfabe, his son having access to that box willingly. Oh man, but that's just one build up that just was unnecessary.
Knock, anything come to your mind about a promo or maybe even just a build up in general?
Well, I don't know the exact details, but whatever the buildup was for Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, please redo that. That is terrible. The outcome. Oh man, yeah, that pisses me off.
You know, so looking back at it, what's weird is I don't even think the build up was wrong, because technically it was just open challenges. Like, that was cool. It's just the fact that 1 week they're like, yeah, Baron Corbin is gonna be your last guy. Like, I don't think there was any build up. It was just, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it's a good example. Just like, it's just that it's so weird that that's what they came
I
up
get
with.
you.
Angle said with Cena coming back that he's kind of rethinking his last match, so maybe he'll have one more.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Please come back. You need to have that, match with Corbin to come back again or whatnot. Just redo that, please. Or even, I guess, recently the Hurt Business breaking up. Even though I guess it kind of, I don't know, has it worked out for you, them breaking up? But that whole promo just ruined what MVP's message was for me. That kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I don't know if I'd say it worked out with them breaking up. It hasn't hurt Bobby, but
Yeah, I guess it didn't hurt. Yeah.
Is there any kind of build up or anything Mustafa could have done differently to save Retribution?
No. I mean,
Even before they were announced as the draft people and like given contracts.
Because the thing for me was, he came in a lot later. They were already ruined before he came in. He was set to save a sinking ship. So there's really nothing he could have done more. In fact, if they were to win me over, he did a lot of stuff to win me over.
yeah.
Give him a chance.
If anything, this bad booking just made him a lot better.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything he could have done. There's nothing anybody could have done. This was doomed to fail.
Actually, there's something he could have done. He could have said no, but I don't think that would have helped.
See, I would love. I hope one day he does an interview where he's like, he says that, like, was he asked or was he told, like, you're doing Retribution?
Yeah.
There's definitely other ones.
I'll say in hindsight, Sheeta building matches for her run. Man, the Abaddon stuff was just off. They should have let her talk more. She did a great job on Friday night, and I feel they should have done a little bit more with her to build up The match doesn't need more build, but I'm just saying I just wanted to see more Sheeta for this.
Yeah.
build.
Well, that's my thing because she just tweeted that was her first time she's ever done a promo in ring.
Right.
So I don't know if like it was just the English thing she had to work on to that point. That's why she couldn't really talk more, like as far as in ring doing promos like that, or I don't know what it was, but that was the first time she's ever done it.
Yeah. Huh. Which surprises me. It's a crazy long time not to have an in-ring promo.
Yeah, especially as champ.
Right. That's pretty much all I could think of. Just yeah, I'm a big fan of like storytelling with things are like written out to completion. Like when I write something, I'll come up with a concept and then I will write the ending too, just so I know how to get to where I'm going. Because if you look at something like Retribution, that's what happens. But yeah, just kind of a look at people's promos building up to stuff. I watched that Ultimate Warrior A&E thing last night. A lot of his promos building up to matches with like The Undertaker and Jake the Snake, they took away the character of the Warrior and just kind of like deflated him. It's clear because they had footage of Vince telling him what to do and what to say on camera, and it was kind of like unique footage. But yeah, those are things that just kind of like deflate something like a push, a storyline, even a character.
Right. There's plenty more examples, just not hitting me right now. But
yeah, hit us up in the chats if you got some. Love to hear them. Love to revisit them. We'll watch Peacock.
Man, the Final Boss is back on camera. I hate to say it, but my mic had died live on stream. Wasn't charged properly. But we're back here to end the show at least.
You recovered straight away. You recovered so quickly, it wouldn't even be on Botchamania.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's our show this week, man. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. Again, supporting us. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of collaborations. Right now, me and Zach are on DWE Wrestling, his channel, doing LA local stuff, talking about wrestling and the scene over here. Check that out. Rated R Wrestling's doing his thing with Shawn Michaels' video just out. SCW Steve always doing Q&As. So it's a lot of community we're in here now. We're glad to be a part of it. Thank you guys for supporting us, all that good stuff. Eric, final words, man.
Once again, happy belated birthday to the Final Boss. I really hope you enjoy that shirt. Check out the website, www.westcoastpopcast.com, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Help us out. We're almost at 500. You could be number 500. You could get your name on the screen alongside Sirigam Eswar, Stephen Bolia, and Lauren Richards.
Yes. Great people. Thanks for joining us. Honestly, if you're number 500, man, maybe I put your whole name up there in bright lights. If you're 500, you get your own street. So be number 500.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Thanks for doing this with us again, man. Zach, where can they find us?
They can find us watching Double or Nothing illegally because I'm not fucking with Bleacher Report.
The views of Zach are not represented by the entire podcast.
Yes, because Noc and I have already paid for Bleacher Report. We're already on there.
Sure.
Take them away, officers.
You know what, guys? I'm a bad boy.
Oh, man. On that note, peace out, y'all. It's been another great episode. See you next week.
Peace out.